Don't know if you're able to hear me over all of this noise, but we're exercising by walking the mall today, and so we're in the food court, and I pretty much gone through everything, and I saw a new thing that was a chicken teriyaki salad, so I thought I'd try it out. Looks pretty yummy. It's by this Charles Grill thing over here. Problem was that the amount of chicken was okay, but the sauce that he put on there is super salty, so I'm having trouble eating it. And of course they piled all this cheese on here. Cheese is like one of my no-nos. So guess what I get to do with it? I put it in here and give it to her. Hi! And if you think she's waiting patiently for lunch, that ain't happening. She's driving me nuts. She's like, give me food, give me food, give me food. So, yeah. But it is, if you just want a chicken salad over there, it's okay. It's just, I can't have all that salt and the cheese. But it's not bad as far as I can tell. Try it. One thing that really gets me is when I'm trying to walk through a mall, and I got little kids yelling, it's a dog, it's a dog. Oh, shit, Sherlock. I thought it was a damn pussycat. Yeah, I'm getting a little sarcastic today. But we finally made our number, so we're heading out of here. And she's pulling. She's been dragging me the whole damn way. I'm tired. And of course we go outside 5 times, and you think that she'd have a chance to go pee, but she won't go pee. So after the 6th time, she finally got around to it. So let's go home and see what I can get into. I look lovely and windblown. It's always windy outside lately. We walked all around the mall, finally got my numbers, and it just amazes me how people get so stupid when they see a service dog in the store. It's like, especially certain groups of people, I won't say which, their children will walk up and start yelling how there's a dog in the place, and it's in their language, of course, it's not in English, and they're going on and on and on and getting in her face, and it's like, what part of rude do you not get, people? Yes, it's a dog. Yes, it's a service dog. Yes, please leave me the hell alone. I don't know, just some people are just so freaking rude when it comes to that. It's just, I'm sorry, it's just one of my biggest pet peeves. Sometimes I just want to be able to walk through a store without people going crazy just because I'm walking around with a dog, and yeah, I don't mind people coming up and saying, oh, she's so cute, can I pet her, on occasion. But when this is day in, day out, every single day, no matter what you're doing, you don't know how old it is. I'm sure you can think of something that's about your own person. Like if you had a baby, and everywhere you go, everybody wants to be handling your baby, and you're like, leave my kid alone. Or you got a certain aspect about yourself, and people are always noticing it, and they have to bring it to your attention every single time they see you. It gets annoying, and sometimes you wish you just can go on through life without people noticing that. It's like, can you notice me? I'm over here, I'm this person. Notice this person. Don't notice all this other crap. And then there's times just don't even notice this person. Just leave me alone. So, yeah, I'm ranting today. I don't know why. I had a good lunch. It was a very good lunch. It's just, Susie got most of it because the chicken was way too salty for me, and they put all this big old pile of cheese on it, so I took all that off and gave it to her. And so I got maybe an ounce of chicken on it, and the rest was lettuce and tomatoes, cucumbers, stuff like that. So anyway, now I gotta go home and spend some time with my boy. Yee. What'd you get?
Got a new scarf. So, gigantic. But it's pretty nice.
It looks all fancy and everything.
Yeah.
And I even put a little fancy thing on the ends there, so it looks nice there.
Interesting.
See? I just wanted it to look fancy for you.
It looks pretty good. Thank you, Mark.
Okay. So, my sister made a bunch of scarves for Christmas for all the guys and girls and stuff like that. And my son she didn't make one for my son because she thought he didn't want one. Turns out he wanted one really bad, and he's like, I didn't get one, I'm offended. So she went to go make one for him. Her idea of a scarf is something pretty, where I'm more, give me something that's useful. So I told my son I'm happy to make him a scarf if he wants one from me as well. And he says, of course, the more the merrier. So we went to the store and he picked out a yarn, and I got part way done with it, realized I needed a third skein of yarn, and so I bought another color. The problem was that they didn't have the color I wanted. Yes, I hear you. I'm coming. Miss Demanding over here. Who's that? Are you being demanding? Get in the house. Anyway, they didn't have the color that I needed to get a third skein, so what I did is I got a black and a sort of red color and put them together, so it kind of looked like a splotchy thingy. So anyway, this is the end result of the scarf. And as you can tell, it's got little bits of red in there, and I got a red trim, and I made it really fat, super fat. So there's my hand, so I'll give you an idea how fat it is. And because I wanted it to be warm and of course long enough and all that stuff. My son says, you do realize it's in March? I says, yeah, but it's good for next winter, right? And then he teased me that I could use it for a table runner because it's so big. My son likes to tease me. But anyway, at least that project is done. On to the next one.
Behind you, away from the hallway. That's the best I can do.
Very accommodating.
It's not the warmest thing ever.
I assure you, I'm only the messenger. The bishop himself.
Oh my goodness, this is so great. Excuse me. Had a busy day. I worked on some sewing, working on Corey's picture that I'm working on. So I got some work done on that, and found out I got like 4 things to do. One, tomorrow is Tuesday for our weigh-in for Biggest Loser with Jen and Lisa with the roadies and all that. So I got to get that done, and I got to come up with 3 movies that I like. I don't know which ones to pick, so that's my problem. And then I have a 3-part challenge for the Biggest Loser here in my community. So the first part is to come up with a healthy recipe, which I think I'm going to do is beef broth, which basically you make a stew and then you strain the whole business, save the broth, and you use that instead of the store-bought stuff. So that's one. And the next one, I have to go to a class that they have at the gym. So I got to go find out what I can do because, limits, And then the third part is they have a workout thing that we're supposed to do, and I'm supposed to time myself and do that. So, and of course I'll record it so you all can see how silly I look doing my workouts. So that's what I'll be doing. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Until then, I guess I'll see y'all later. Have a good night.